Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile one, I have a message for you. And today's reading goes into it's a call for clarity. So we're gonna see if spirit wants to bring in some clarity into a situation that is not clear for you, or if you are searching for specific answers, or if you are searching for answers, if you are dealing with certain questions. Let's see if spirit wants to bring through some answers to those questions. So pile one, the vision I have for you is one. There is a track. It's like a train track, um, a train road which is going, and you are on that track, and you are in some kind of um, vehicle, let's say. You are in some kind, there is something that is moving you over the track. It's not a train, it's something, some kind of vehicle, and you are moving at high speed, and the trail is leading um, at the edge of a mountain. You are in a mountainscape, and it's leading on the edge of the mountains at certain points through the mountains. It's going very much zigzag, and under you there is nothing. So at first I felt like you are in space, but it's not. It's it's not in space. There is just, there is a big sense of there is no foundation here. The trail is not built on any foundation. But still the trail is going, and you're going at high speed, and at a certain point there is this, you see from a distance already, there are a lot of lights together in a group, different colors, and you are nearing those lights at high speed. And when you pass them, you see it's a tree. It's the crown of the tree, which has a lot of lights in it, and the trunk of the tree, it's like, it's like a home. It's like a, it's a building, not a building. It's a place. There is an entrance in the trunk of the tree, but you are passing it at high speed, and you pass it, and the moment you pass it, you are still going, but you really feel this need of, I have to go back. I have to go back to that tree, to that tree. And you are doing a lot of things in this strange vehicle to try to break, to try to stop. And you manage, and then you go backwards in that vehicle, and then you stop at the tree. And the vision stops where you stand in front of the tree, where there is this entrance in the trunk of the tree. And again, the crown of the tree is very, it's decorated. It's not decorated, it's like the lights are coming out of the tree. A lot of different colors, beautiful colors. So there you are in front of that tree. So, my beautiful pile one, this is what I sense already in here is that there is a certain situation which is lacking a solid foundation. There is also something in here of, you are moving too fast. You are moving too fast, which, or you are moving in such a rapid speed that the things that are important for you, um, you you pass the things that are important for you, and when you have passed them, you realize that they were important, and then you have to do a lot of um, action to be able to go back. So what I feel in here is there is something about the foundation, and there is something about the the speed by which you are moving, and also because you have to go back to what you feel is important, and you only realize it when you passed it already. So I really feel in here that you are not present in the moment according to this situation, or according to a situation that you are seeking clarity on. I don't say in general, but in this situation, or what spirit wants to bring through for you, there is um, a lot of focus on the future, or a lot of living in the future and not being present in the present moment, which makes you to pass certain things that are important for you, and then you have to do a lot of extra effort to bring you back to what is important for you. Let's see where this is going. There is also um, this feeling in here of you are, although it can be a positive thing to be moved by something that you are not in control of, but in this vision, it feels like um, you are being moved by something that is not for your highest benefit. And again, I feel in here this there is this sense in here of I have to I have to do, I have to accomplish, I have to um, what is the word for that? Um, there is just this, the rat race feeling is in here, the rat race of the system, always living in front and not being present in the moment. And I really feel that in here. So being moved by that, I have to, I have to, I have to, I have to, which makes you miss, almost miss, the things that are important for you. I do feel you aware in here because you see the tree. You see the tree, and you know that you have to stop, and then you also try, but it's taking you a lot more effort in this tempo than if you would just be in the present moment, because in the present moment you would just move and you would see the tree come, and you would be able to stop in time to get out, instead of rushing by it, and then afterwards having to do this trying to break um, trying to break the rat race, and then having to go back. But again, I do feel you aware. You are aware of it. It's just you are being ruled in a sense by a certain tempo that feels unhealthy. But you are aware of it. You are aware of what is important for you. of what is around you that has meaning for you. You might be very guided by certain spirit animals. And the first one that comes through here is the hedgehog, which is interesting. The spirit of a hedgehog, they speak about protection. They also speak about adaptability, flexibility. But I feel you're surrounded by animals, spirit animals. I'm gonna look into what this situation might be, or more details into this situation. There is a need for help in here. And this goes both ways. Someone needing your help, or you needing to ask for help. Mm. So what I sense in here is this balance, because again in the vision you are being ruled, you are being moved by, let's call it, the rat race. You are being moved by the rat race, and it's very possible that the thing that moves you in there is because you feel you have to accomplish, you have to help. In that can be in very different ways, but you have to show up for your team or for your work or for people around. But then in the same time there is this you needing to ask for help to give out of hands certain tasks that will allow you to move in a tempo that is a lot more healthy for you. There is a time-sensitive message also coming through here, which includes days and years. Let me first clarify this. Okay, so this, I think this is a specific question that someone had or has. If you ask a question that is short term, meaning within days, there is something being activated within days. So this is like a confirmation. If you asked a question involving a short-term period within days, something is being activated within days. I also feel in here the message of something, a mail or a message that you are waiting on is coming in within days. If you had a question that was long term, involving years, then there is a message or an answer there to don't worry, to trust. This protection is coming through again. And there I go back to the hedgehog. So also, excuse me, together with the vision, there is a message in here to protect yourself from this tempo which is unhealthy, to find a way out of there, to find a way to stop, to find a way where you don't have to break in the future to go back to things that are important from the past. There is a message in here to find a way that you can go to the tree the moment that you pass the tree, the moment that you arrive at the tree, instead of going back to it. And this comes together with this protection that is here. Again, protect yourself, because that tempo is unhealthy. There is your nervous system is also coming through here. So you are in overdrive. What I also sense in here, also with the animals, I do feel you very protected. There are spirit animals around you, but it's also possible that there is a certain animal, a pet, living with you that is asking for your attention. And it's an example of other situations that can come in between if you don't take care of yourself about this tempo, which is unhealthy. Other situations will show up for you that will force you to step out of that tempo. And I do feel that in here for someone, or for some, that your animals or an animal that is living close to you is asking more of your attention because of that also. And your animal might be, or that animal might be reflecting to you the overload of your nervous system. Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, Three of Pentacles in the middle. So I really feel in here this. Um, there is a lot of heaviness around work, around material, in your material world. However that plays out for you, but there is a lot of heaviness hanging around there. There is a lot of worries, there are sleepless nights. Um, there are wounds there, unhealed wounds. There is exhaustion. So there is a lot of heaviness in here. And then we have the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups. What I feel in here, pile one, is this. This feels like to the outside world, you are showing yourself as being very fulfilled and being very happy. But your inside world feels chaotic. And I really feel a sense in here of, I want peace. Peace within. Again, this overwhelm of your nervous system. This overdrive of your nervous system. And for most of you, this is related to work, to your career, to business. I want to get some clarification here on what is that tree? There is something with that tree. Hmm. We have here the four elements, and then the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Again, what I say, there is this, it feels like within there is a lot of, it feels chaotic within. And then this tree feels like this is your Ace of Cups and your Nine of Cups. And I asked for some clarification on this. What is this tree? And we get here the four elements. So this sense of balance, this sense of being in harmony with nature, being in harmony with the natural flow. The tree also, the tree feels very, It feels very homey. It's a very warm, cozy, very inviting entrance to go in. It feels very warm, very organic, very natural. Also, the lights that are in there. It's not like Christmas lights. There is something very. The frequency of these lights is very, very pure, very clean, very bright, but it's very natural. I don't see any lamps. It's just like natural light that is shining out of the crown of the tree. And then also, if I again look into the vision, there is this tree, and then there are the mountains, the mountainscape that is there, which feels very natural. But then there is this train track, and it's like it doesn't belong there. It's also strange because again there is no foundation, but only when I focus into the train track, when I focus into the tree, when I focus on the mountains, I do see the whole scape. I do see the whole area. But when I focus in on the track, it's just the track which is going. When I focus on the track, there is this speed again, and it makes me nervous. I feel nervous if I look into the track, which is so different to the energy that is there when I look into the tree. So, my dear Pile One, what I feel for you is whatever your situation is, whatever answers you are seeking for, there is a message in here. There are two main messages in here, which are that the tempo that you are living your life, or this specific situation that you are asking clarity on, the tempo of that is very unhealthy, and it's like eating you inside. It's it's eating you inside. And then so the tempo, and then there is no foundation. So this, if you're gonna keep on doing what you are doing now, at some point the track is just gonna collapse. And this tree that is there, which is your connection to your nature, to your natural rhythm, to your to feelings that nurture you, and you want to go there. It's important for you to go there. It's important for you to stop in these places and to go in and to bathe in this nature that is there, to bathe in this inviting, homey place where you can load yourself, where you can land. I also feel here where you can land and where you can reload or unload even, because there really again inside There are some ghosts that are really haunting you. I really feel that. And nature, the nature that is here, some situation is inviting you to go there. And it's a situation that feels very nurturing. It feels very good for your soul. And it's a place where you can heal from these ghosts that are haunting you. So you might have there might have been an invitation that came your way that you are not sure if you should take it or not. And if this is an invitation that involves something which is very close to nature, which is very healing, very nurturing, then it's really a confirmation to go for that. Because again, there are ghosts haunting you, and they want to be faced. They need to be faced. Let me pull one here. The four elements are also coming through. The four elements are coming through. The High Priestess is also here. I said the four elements are also here, and they are really asking to bring balance within these four elements: your fire, with your water, your earth, and your air. But there is a fifth one, which is Akash, which is the void, which is the ether, which is spirit. And I also feel that, especially with the High Priestess coming through and this Five of Worlds, Spirit is guiding you somewhere. Spirit is guiding you to a place that feels very inviting. It feels very nurturing. It feels very close to nature. And it's a place, it's an invitation that you should go into, that you should take, because it's going to be very healing for you. It's going to be very healing for you, and it's going to allow you to face these ghosts that are haunting you, or to release these ghosts that are haunting you. So my beautiful pile one, this is an invitation to take care of yourself, to look very good at whatever you are doing in high tempo, to find a way to step out of that tempo and to whatever invitation comes your way that feels very nurturing, that feels very healing, that feels very close to nature. Take that invitation. And also in that invitation, this is the tree that is there. The Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups. There is this also, it feels very promising. What is been offered there, what is within there. It feels as a breakthrough. It feels as harvest. It feels as a fulfillment. And it feels as new beginnings. And at first as a release, or a release, and also an realignment with the four elements within you and the fifth element. From out of this alignment of the four elements within you, also this connection and alignment with the fifth element. And this fifth element is guiding you to, again, it's guiding you to go somewhere. There is an invitation in here. Is there something else here? There is one. Archangel Raphael, the angel of healing. There is a message here about a healthy lifestyle. And it says you are co-creating your health by following your inner guidance about lifestyle habits. And I really feel again here this trail that is running. And you are running on that trail in a very unhealthy tempo. And this really asks for change. Again, it's eating you. It's eating you inside. And also here, because I put Archangel Raphael on this fifth element, which with you comes really through as spirit. Spirit is inviting you to go somewhere. And this feels connected with the energy of Archangel Raphael. There is an invitation for healing coming your way, or came already. But you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it as being an invitation that is very nurturing for you. And if you are worried about the circumstances, how can I do this because I have to do this, or I have to do this, then do your utmost best to release those worries. Because if you take a choice that is offered to you by God, by Spirit, by Source, that is really for your highest good, for your healing, then if you choose that, if you choose to go for that above your fears, above your yes, but I have to, I have to, I have to, I have to. If you choose that, the situation around will resolve itself. And then my eyes fall again onto don't worry, trust. Okay, my beautiful pile one, this is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 2, I have a message for you. And today's reading goes into, it's a call for clarity. So whatever situation you are seeking clarity on, gonna see if what spirit wants to bring through, if spirit wants to clarify some things for you, or if you have certain questions. Let's see if spirit wants to answer some of these questions or all of your questions. So pile 2, the vision I have for you is one where you are standing, or there is a bridge, and the bridge is extremely high because I try to see the bottom under the bridge and I can't. It's like a big canyon also, and the pillars of the bridge, they are standing on rocky edges. Solid though, it feels very solid. But again, if I try to see the bottom, I can't. So it feels very high. And then on the bridge, there are a lot of people making a tower, and you are standing on top of all these people and you are touching the stars. So what I feel in here is that you are reaching the stars, you are making the impossible possible. But what's very highlighted in here is the cooperation with other people, being able to count on people that you can trust. And this feels very important here. I also feel in here that whatever you are seeking clarity on, or whatever answers are here, if they involve other people, if you are searching for other people to count on, to be able to build on, they are already around you or they will come in for you. And these are people that you can really, they feel like a very strong foundation, and they will help you to reach the stars. Yeah, but what's really highlighted here is the cooperation with other people. This is something that you have to do together with other people. Although there is also something very unique here, because what you are receiving from the stars is very unique for you. It's very unique for you, and it might be only understood, it might only be understood by you, what you are receiving from the stars. But you will be able to translate it to others, that will make it understandable for others. But there is really, again, there is the cooperation, which is very important. People that you can build on, people that feel like a very strong foundation for you, that will help you to reach the stars, that will help you to receive certain information, certain messages that can only be understood by you, and you are able to translate them to the rest. And this also feels like, although it's very solid here, it does feel like unknown territory. Let's see where this is going. So these are also, it also feels like these people have knowledge about the bridge that is there. The bridge has not been built by you. It's just the people that are standing under you, that are holding you, that are carrying you. They also have the knowledge about what is down, about the foundation that is there. And it's okay for you to don't have the knowledge about that, because you are in full trust of these people. These people really have your highest interest. They really want you to reach the star. It's really, and it's not about you. They want you to reach the stars. There is this sense in here of everybody has their own talents and their own gifts, and everybody's taking their place within their with their own talents and their own gifts, which allows you then to reach the stars. But again, this is not only about you, it's just everybody in their own right spot, everybody in the place where they can use their talents and their gifts in the right way. And this cooperation of it creates something extraordinary. And something very new. Again, this unknown territory. This is something new, some new information that will reach you through this cooperation. And the information is for all. But you are in the place to translate it to others, to receive and to translate. To make it understandable and to make it visible for others. There is a female in here that plays a very important role. It's not you. It's a female which feels very, again, very supportive, and everybody in this cooperation is very supportive. You all are going for the same, you are gathered with the same goal. But there is a female that's very important here. And I think she is already in your life, or she will be. She is already. I think she is already. If not, she will be entering soon into your life. And there will be a sense in here of, if you meet her, you're gonna feel like she's been sent to you by the divine. It's like an angel been put on your path. Although again, I feel for most of you, this is someone that you know already. She might have helped you already in times when in tough times for you. And she will also play a key role into this cooperation. She might also give you certain advice that let me clarify this one. She might give you certain advice that allows you to see aspects of yourself that you were not aware of before. Aspects of yourself and aspects of your family, or where you come from. These, what is this here? There are certain certain guides, certain beings that are also very involved in this whole project. I want to call it a project. And it's like everything for this project is aligning, it's all coming together. And it's beings from this world and beings not from this world all working together. Because also the information, how you are reaching at the stars, the information that you receive from there, it's not from this world. And I also feel in here this, because it feels important for you to receive the information, and what I said, to receive the information and to translate it, to put it into light, to make it understandable for others. And I lost it. The information that you receive is not from this world. And again, I feel this a lot of energies are working together to make this happen, to make this project a reality. There are a lot of different energies involved here. And again, everybody or every being in their own spot, in their own highest potential, working together and making this a reality. If you hear any sounds, my doggy is snoring. So everything is aligning for you here. But again, this feels very... It feels like a very important project. There is the wild card energy in here. So a lot of unexpected things happening here, coming together, bringing all of this into alignment with each other. There is a gateway that is opening for this to let all of this come together. And what I sense in here also, because it, like I say, it feels very important, and I feel in here this is like a solution for a world problem. Yeah, a solution for a world problem, or something that will have a big influence on global level. Again, this feels very unknown territory, very new, but this is so guided. And with this wild card, I like this energy. It's this very unexpected energy, but in a very positive way here. And there is a lot of different beings working together on this. It's very important for you to take care of your vessel, to stay in balance, so you can be in your highest potential for this. Whenever this arises or arrives, maybe it has already arrived for you. Although with this wild card and the tower that is here, it feels like something suddenly might pop up, and it feels related to this female that is there. A gateway that opens, and everything is like coming together. Everything is aligning. Again, in here, I see this. This is something very new. Something very new. It asks from you to be in your highest potential, to take a role of leadership, to know yourself in your values, in your talents, in your gifts, and to use them in the right way. And this position, or this, what is coming to you, it's perfect for you. It puts you in a position where you can play out your highest potential. But it also asks from you to be in your highest potential. Again, coming back to this, take very good care of your vessel. There is something still lingering here. There is some pain that is still lingering within you. But it feels small in comparison with the message that is here. This project, this big project that is here. So if you are still healing from something, and I feel this is related to a love relationship for most of you, or related to someone that is very near and dear to your heart, there is still some pain there that is in the process of healing. It's there. It's in the process of healing. So just hold space for that. What I feel in here mainly is that it still comes through. So it's important to say something about that. And to also say to you, hold space for that, um, heal that part. But I also feel the moment that this project will kick off, this pain will be gone. It's so big in comparison with the pain that is still here. But I see it. I still see it here. But it's just about holding space for it. Holding loving space for it. Holding loving space for it, and just expect big things to happen here. Let me clarify this. Um, what is here? Hmm. Okay. So there is this, what I just said, there is still some pain that is lingering within you. And for some, this is also some fear and some worry that is there because you are being asked to really step into your highest potential with this. But you will. But it might bring up some insecurities, some fears. But again, I don't see anything that is holding you back here. I do see that it might come up, but you're just gonna go for this. Again, this, if I put this on a balance, this the pain or this insecurity that is there, it's like so small and the rest is like massive in comparison to it. But again, hold space for it. Hold space for these feelings because they are just asking for love. They are asking for love, and I also feel in here to um, understand that the opportunity that is in here is really offering you exponential growth. And I also feel with all these people that they are feeling so very, they are feeling like family. You are really in full trust of them. And I also feel in here the the space to express your insecurities, your fears, your worries, which will even which will expand you even more because it's your authenticity, it's your truth in that moment. And this feels so safe. It's it's an environment where you belong, and you will feel very naturally at home here, in between those people and in this project. And it's an environment where you naturally feel safe to express your shadows, your insecurities, your fears, your worries. And again, this will even allow you to grow exponentially, is what I hear. What else is here? Cannot make this up. Expansion. Exponentially, I heard an expansion. We have 44 and 22 also. Very aligned with Soul Tribe, and something that is 44 is the number of the master builder, and I really feel that here. The structure, how I see this in this vision, the feeling that is there, how solid it is, and how how new it is also, but it's so solid, and it's so, how can I explain this? It's just right. The it the image, it fits completely. If I look into the details of this vision, if I feel into the vision, there is nothing in there that feels off. It's just perfection. Master builder. So, my beautiful pile too. This is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And I would say enjoy this expansive new project that is coming your way, where you can just be you, where you feel like you are exactly in the right place with the right people, doing exactly that what you came here to do. It's all aligning, it's all coming together. The gateway is open. Something very new with the wild card energy. Very solid. Very perfect. Okay, my beautiful pile two. Again, I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 3, I have a message for you. And today's reading goes into clarity, a call for clarity. So if there is something that is unclear for you, or if you have certain questions, I'm going to see what Spirit wants to bring through to offer you clarity wherever that is possible. or wherever that is needed. Pile 3. And why I say this for you, wherever that is needed, because I sense for you, your third eye is very active. Very active. So your gifts, your ability to see is expanding. Your clairvoyance is or been activated or also expanding. There is a sense, I see you moving through time and space in a very slow motion movement, which is very, it feels very peaceful. It feels very, it's a very nice tempo to see, to look around, to experience. And I also feel within your energy a very strong growth, a very strong growth, and also something that is growing strong. And there is really this overlying, this slow motion is here, which is very pleasant. It feels very present. It feels very present in the moment, and it feels, like I say, it allows you to see and to experience whatever you need to experience. I also notice that that I almost start to speak in slow motion, but that's the energy that is here. Let's see where this is going. It's very pleasant. So if you are not feeling like that in this moment, you will. And this, the vision I see with this slow motion is, it's like a roller coaster, but it's in slow motion. So there is also this sense in here of joy. I almost see this, the hands going in the air, but also it's all in slow motion. It's all this. You feel this wave. This is here. This is hanging here, and it's very pleasant. It's very pleasant. It feels very peaceful, present, joyful, light. It's like exactly the right tempo for you. It's also possible that certain things that that worked against, and you were frustrated before about the temple, there is a message in here that you will understand that the tempo is exactly right for you to be able to see again this activation. This is so vibrating. My third eye, my crown, but mostly my third eye. So the tempo that is in here is just perfect for you to see and experience everything you need to see and experience. And you will also become aware of that. If you would have been frustrated before about the tempo, then there is now this understanding of, even that, it's also slow motion. And it's funny to experience this. Traveling through the cosmos and other realms, I really feel that you are traveling a lot in your mind. Also for you, it came through in all the piles already. Take care of your vessel. This adaptation to these new frequencies, this new world, this new you. It's important, very important, to take care of your vessel. I feel the need to drink also, so drink a lot of water. I also feel in here for you that it's gonna become very clear that how you have felt within, that your outside world is fully reflecting that back to you. Before it was not like that. You had a certain consciousness, you had a certain experience within, but your outside world was reflecting something different. And this is changing for you also. There is a very pleasant flow in here. You are remembering who you are discovering who you are, but that discovering is the remembrance of. It's, you can see your soul print. I hear see. You can look into your own soul print. Yeah, it's like really a completely new world that is opening up for you. That you are able to discover now. There are a lot of angels working with you. If you would not have known that yet. You might be meeting in these travels, okay, say you are traveling a lot. In these travels you might meet certain angels that have worked with you, that came to you in your dark night of the soul. And you have felt their presence, maybe not all of them, but you have felt a certain presence, and you might meet them now in your travels. which is very exciting also. It's very discovery world, I hear. It feels like that. It's like you are discovering this whole new realm where you can freely move in and travel in and explore in and see in and experience in there and meet other beings in there. But there are some, like I say, there are some guides, some angels that were very important for you, or guides in general, but the angels are also here. But in general, certain guides that worked very closely with you in your dark night of the soul, they want to meet. They want to meet, and they might have information for you, which is also of importance for you now. I feel in here with this dark night of the soul, there is something in there that happened during your dark night of the soul, or during a moment of dark night of the soul, that you never found an answer to, or you never found clarity on. And this is why these guides want to meet you. They want to show you something, or they want to clarify something for you. And this clarification will open up even more for you. And I come back to, because I don't think I completely said that. What I said in the beginning is we're gonna see what wants to come through, if answers want to be given, because I really feel in your energy, it was not like that in the first two piles, but I really feel in your energy there is this invitation of connecting with your guidance and to go to them with your questions, because it's important for you to strengthen this connection. It's part of that soul print that is there. So in your travels, ask if there is someone who wants to meet you, if there are beings that want to meet you. And the information they have for you will allow you to move something forward. To move something forward, and there is something, again, this dark night of the soul, there is something in there. There is still a missing piece. There is still a missing piece in there that that wants to be remembered by you, so you can also consciously choose to leave that behind, which then again puts you in this place of um, um, a free road, free passage. Hmm. There is a question mark connected to dark night of the soul. So connect. Ask if there are certain beings that want to meet you, that have certain information for you. It's funny. I also feel that in here, and why I say it's funny, it's because our guidance can be funny. They can really be very funny. And I feel for you, you're gonna experience more of it, or you're gonna start to experience the humor of it, of them. And you're gonna look at certain things with very different eyes. You're gonna see the the humor in it. Certain things that before you would have seen as very big obstacles, very difficult situations to move through. It's now just gonna be fun, and in connection with this guidance, you're gonna feel like you are playing a game with them, together with them, or you are playing the game together with them. Very, very pleasant energy here, really. Hmm. Yeah, I see what I said in the beginning already. Many of you, you were having a very difficult time with the tempo of seeing the shifts. There was a lot of work to be done. There was a lot of um, responsibility on your shoulders that you had to work through, and it went so slow. And in many times you were really frustrated about the the tempo of it. And now it's this, and the sun, beautiful. Now it's this, there is still this slow motion. What is there? We have the Knight of Pentacles also here. It's the slowest knight in the deck. And then with the Two of Pentacles, especially here with the Five of Wands, this is generational trauma. This is really the energy of conflict, of struggle, of working through all these traumas. And I see your frustration, your inner conflict with this, the tempo of it, just the slow, the sloth, no, the slow tempo of it. And now there is this joy and this pleasure in the slow motion of it. So the your perception on the temple also changes, because there is something that is been released within you. And again, you are now coming into this place where you are working together or playing together with your guides. You are playing the game together, but you are also being put in a completely new environment here, an environment that you're really gonna enjoy. And in here, you're gonna really enjoy and be grateful for the temple, because it allows you to experience and to see everything in its fullest. If in this new environment everything would go fast, 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 you would not be able to enjoy all the details that are there, everything that is in there. So it's gonna switch for you to the other side, where you're really gonna be grateful for this slow motion that is there. I do also feel in here there is um, a lot of unexpected events that are in here, which are pleasant, like happy surprises. Expect the unexpected in a very positive way. But I do also feel in here is that this switch of tempo, or this switch of the tempo is still slow motion, but your experience from seeing it, or your experience from seeing it as a conflict, or experiencing conflict with that slow motion, to having fun with the slow motion, is gonna shift sudden. This is something very sudden, and this feels very related to what your guides want to say to you. This missing piece. This came through in another reading also, and I feel this is related to something from there. There is like this missing piece that suddenly comes in, and that changes your perception of the temple. But again, also the environment completely changes here. Again, there is really this invitation here to connect with your guidance, to ask if there are beings that want to connect with you and bring you certain information that is important for you. Make sure you connect to the right guidance. I spoke about this also before. I just want to repeat that here, that if you ask for beings to connect with you, always go to God, Source, Spirit, and from there ask the highest source to bring you the highest guidance. And the information that they will bring you will evoke within you feelings that come from a God's place: love, peace, joy, bliss, grace. Very beautiful energy. Very pleasant to float in this energy. Very pleasant. There is something here. There are certain angels that are, or certain guides, although the angels are really coming through here for you. But there are certain guides who really speak to you through music. I feel a lot of messages are coming through for you through music. And how to know, this is a question of someone, how to know if this is a message from your guidance or not, if it evokes within you a feeling of peace. And this is specifically for you, if you feel spoken to with this. It's peace. And for everyone else, whatever, if you are doubting if your guidance is coming from the right place or not, check in. What feeling does it evoke within you? Does it evoke a God's feeling? Love, joy, peace, bliss, grace. If it evokes these feelings, it comes from your right guidance. It comes from your highest guidance. That's right, highest guidance. There is something else in here. The nest and the core. And humanity. Again, I feel you very in a very comfortable place, like being in a nest. in this new environment. I also really feel for some here with the core and the spade coming through that this information, this missing piece, is of high importance. So it's very important to connect and to ask, what is there? What do I need to know? What is my missing piece? For some, this is very important. For all of you, I feel this new environment that you are going to move in, or that you are already moving in, is going to feel like you are in a nest. You are very warm, you are very protected, you feel very much at home, you feel very comfortable, you feel very nested in this new environment, very safe. And you you will be amazed, surprised by what you see. Again, here, this activation here of your third eye, you're going to be very amazed by the visions that will be shown to you, that will arise within you, that you will receive. There is something else in here. It's like you will be able to see the core, and it comes through like that. You will see the core, and it's it just feels like you're gonna see the truth. You're gonna see the core without all the layers, it's that awakening. You're gonna see the core of anything and all. And you're gonna grow more and more into that, but you're gonna be able to, it's like there is there is a mountain of let's say stones, and in the middle of that mountain there is a gem, but it's a big mountain, there is a lot of stones, and you're gonna be able to sit in front of that mountain and to just see through the stones and see the gem. And again, you're gonna grow more and more into this, but this is here, and this is activating for you. And this is important also for that soul print again. How did it came through? You are able to see your own soul print. You are able to see your own soul print, and you will also be able to see the soul print of others, because there is something in here which is very connected to your purpose, why you came here, your service to humanity It's in there. And it's very related to this third eye activation, to the visions that you get, to what you are able to see. Okay, my beautiful pile tree, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it was helpful. And I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one. Hello, beautiful souls, divine beings. Welcome in this lovely space with me. Whomever chose pile 4, I have a message for you. And today's reading goes into, it's a call for clarity. So we're going to see if Spirit wants to bring through some clarity in situations or a situation that is unclear for you, and to see if their Spirit wants to bring through some answers to certain questions that you have. Now, in these readings, if you have certain questions, conscious or unconscious, the answer will be in here, but it's not always as obvious as we expect it to be. But your answers will be in here. Now, pile 4. Your energy to start with is very interesting. Very interesting. It was already tricky to start your reading because I was pulled for quite some time into, when I started these readings, I felt there will be 4. And then after 3, I stopped and I started to doubt. And I was all the time, yes, no, yes, no. Very convinced about the yes, very convinced about the no, very convinced about the yes, very convinced about the no. And it went on for some time, I have to say. So there is this, I feel you in a very doubtful state according to something or more things, maybe in general. And then I asked again, is there a 4th reading? Yes, there is a 4th reading. Okay, so, and then I tried to tune into your vision. I didn't get anything. So I was like, again, is there a reading? Yes, there is a reading. Okay, but there is nothing to see then. Yes, there is something to see. I had to do a lot of effort to actually get something. And then what I got is, it's so funny. What I see for you is, to start with, it was very tricky to see something. And what I get then is, I see a bicycle. And then suddenly on that bicycle there is a clown. And behind the bicycle there is this bicycle wagon, and it's full with clown stuff, balloons, and I mainly see balloons and a lot of colors. And they are like, you have this little wagon behind the bicycle, and this, it's like it's popping out of this, it's a wooden box, no, the wagon, and these clown stuff are just popping out of that wagon. And then this clown is just driving around me, which is you, and he's not doing anything. He's just catching my attention. And then I noticed that this is in a little village, not a city, just a little village. And I noticed that the clown passes other people, but nobody sees him. I'm the only one that sees him. And in that vision, the feeling that I get in here is really like, my guidance is fooling me. They are just playing games with me. And it feels funny, it feels joyful, but there is also something else behind there of, hey, really? What do you want from me? So there is this sense of it's fun in a way, but you also feel kind of fooled somewhere. If you hear some sounds, my dog is she's dreaming and making funny sounds, which is very synchronistic with this. She was doing the, it's very synchronistic with this energy of the clown. It's a very interesting vision and an interesting feeling that I get with this. Again, to come back, there is this sense of, yes, okay, it's funny, but are we going somewhere with this? Or is it just you just want to fool me? So quite possible you are running around with feelings like that. According to people, according to your guidance, um, according to certain situations, circumstances. But there is this feeling of, why? What's the meaning behind this? So let's see. Let's see where this is going. But yeah, the main feeling that is in here is you feel fooled. It's not that someone does something bad to you, but you just feel fooled. Like someone is wasting your time. Or something is wasting your time. Also, with what happened before the reading, how much time I needed to actually come to this point and then get that, you know? Really? Let's see. Let's see where this is going. What I also feel in here is the message of don't take everything so serious. Allow yourself to have some fun also. Allow yourself to just enjoy without a purpose, without a goal. Just enjoy. Don't be so serious. I do feel that in here, especially also because it's a clown, you know. And I know not everybody likes clowns, but in this image, it's meant as being funny. It's just a fool on a bicycle, you know. It's a fool on a bicycle, but it is funny. It is funny. The devil. That's funny also that he comes out. It is funny because you have this feeling like you're wasting my time, but in the same time, it does make you smile. So there is really this message in here also of don't take everything so serious. Allow yourself to smile and to enjoy and to do something without purpose or just enjoy without a goal, without a purpose, without having to do something. And then the devil comes out. Let's with temperance. And the devil here feels like the fool, but not the fool in the tarot, not the new beginning fool, the the fool, the nar. Nine of Pentacles and strength. Harvest, strength, and the... I'm gonna call him the fool. In this reading, it really feels like the fool. Up until now, maybe it changes, but the Nine of Pentacles, strength, and the fool. Interesting. What I get in here also is this, going back to, you feel fooled by someone, by something, by a certain situation. But there is meaning in there. There is really the meaning of pulling you out of seriousness. Or something is trying to distract you. And or, because what I said, it's really, it feels really important to enjoy also. To don't be so serious. But there might also be something that is distracting you from... Opa, that's a lot of cards that went to jump up. Some kind of energy, some kind of situation, some kind of person that is trying to distract you from something. From something that is important for you. Something that you want to learn or something. Something that you want to deepen yourself in. That you want to expand your knowledge on. You might be working very hard on building something for yourself which provides in your needs. Blockages. Okay, pile 4. What I get here is that you might be distracting yourself with habits, actions, certain behavior that is distracting you, that is blocking you from ascending. I feel in here scattered energies which might be caused by, again, certain habits, addictions, something that you are doing for a long time already. And there is a message coming through here that makes sense now. Okay, pile 4, I'm gonna be honest what I get here. I feel here that you are doing certain things that distract you from what your soul wants you to do, and it's leading to um, lost energy in things that are fooling you. What I feel in here, what comes through here is a strong smoker, not tobacco. And this is creating blockages. This is creating blockages, and this is creating illusions in your vision also. And it's funny, but it's wasted energy. Your soul is really asking you to do something. To pull in these scattered energies and to do something. Your soul is calling you to do something. And again, it's very difficult to make the right choices. And it is because of, I don't say this is for all, that it's related to substances, but there is just this, it's a certain habit or something that you do for a long time already, and it's really, it's causing you also to doubt, to be unsure, to don't see the things for what they truly are. It's creating clouds in your mind, in your vision, in your perception, in your experience within yourself also. And this is not a judgment. Please don't take me wrong. It's just how it comes through, and it comes through like your soul is really asking you to do something different, to pull your energy back into your center, to ground yourself. And there is a gateway that is open for you, and this gateway has to do with, I do feel in here, finances. It's like luck is on your side with finances, by which I don't say going to gambling or anything. I just feel like luck is on your side, and this is something that you have been trying to create, and this is here for you now, but your energy is unfocused because of something that is distracting you, which is people, situations, circumstances, substances, whatever it is for you, but there is something that is distracting you from what is important. And again, because there is something big opening for you now. So be awake, be aware to see what is coming in for you. And your guidance is working with you. That's what I got in the beginning also. It's like I got this feeling of my guidance is fooling me, but it feels like they are amplifying certain things for you so that you would not miss out on it, so that they put it right in front of your nose, so it's impossible for you to don't see it. They are really trying to help you through something here. But I do sense that there is addiction in here, which doesn't have to be addiction to a substance. Mm. This might be something that you do when you feel alone, when you feel lonely, or you are afraid of stepping into your power, stepping into your purpose. For whomever, I go back to the vision from the beginning. Humor is here. So there is really this, don't take everything so serious. This is a very important message also. But then there is this other energy here. And I do feel this is a double message. If you are very serious and very focused onto something, creating something, there is really a message in here to focus on the lighter side of life, to allow yourself to enjoy, to allow yourself to play, to let that inner child out. But the other message that is here is the opposite. If you feel spoken to with this addiction, with some distractive behavior that you choose to do, then there is this, then it's the opposite message here. Take life a little bit more serious, or take your purpose a little bit more serious. Your soul is calling you. Your soul is calling you to step into your purpose. And again, I feel for some this involves some fear and insecurities, which then makes you maybe reach for something to cope with that. Yeah, there is an invitation also here to to blow the smoke out of your eyes. Out of your eyes. And again, there is a big opportunity for you here. There is a gateway opening for you. A lot of smoke I see. I see a lot of smoke. I also feel ceremony in here, so this might be helpful for you to go into ceremony in whatever way calls for you or calls to you. Yeah, what I sense in here is this, it's such a beautiful time that we are living in. It's such a, it's an extraordinary time that we are living in. And there is a lot of crazy things happening. I'm very aware of that. I'm for sure not ignorant for that. But there is so much changing. There is so much shifting. It's legendary what the time that we are in now on planet Earth. And I feel here for you that there is so much that wants to to come to you. But you have to be open to see it. You have to be willing to see it. You have to be awake and aware to see it, to experience it, to step into it. Again, to open your eyes, blow the smoke out of your eyes. There is a lizard here that is catching my attention. The spirit of lizard. The spirit of lizard, they bring a message about dreaming, about transformation also. They bring messages from ancient times also, but what the first thing that catches my attention here is the dreaming. But again, um, in the sense of wake up, stop dreaming. And don't get me wrong, there is nothing wrong with dreaming, because we can dream our reality into existence. But this is a conscious way of dreaming. And I really feel in here there is something unconscious, or something, you know what I'm speaking about, and it's not for your highest good. You are free, you have free will to choose whatever you want, always, at all times. But what I really feel in your reading here is your soul that is calling you. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Wake up. Blow the smoke out of your eyes. Open your eyes. Do ceremony. Do something. Do something with your gifts, with your talents. And forgive me for bringing this message. And it's not me, because I don't, like I say, everybody has free will to do whatever they want. And I will never judge, or do my utmost best to never judge any behavior of someone else or anyone else. I just try to be the purest channel that I can be, and this is really what's coming through. It's your soul that is it's pulling you. It's pulling on your arm. Come on. Ceremony. Ceremony is calling you in whatever way. Ceremony is a big concept. but it's something sacred. Whatever ceremony you do, ceremony is sacred. And the ceremony is calling you. Ceremony is calling you, and the sun is also calling you. The sun is calling you to wake up. Stop dreaming. Use your gifts. Use your God-given gifts. And bloom. The gateway, again, there is a gateway that is opening for you. The star. It's not the nicest message to bring. I'm very sorry, but again, I'm just translating the message as it comes through. Let me see what else is here. Ten of Cups. But with the Two of Swords, choices that are not easy to make. The Sun again. This is really, your soul is really inviting you to choose the light, to choose the sun, to choose the daytime instead of the dream time. And what I feel with this Nine of Swords, what I really feel with this is your soul is asking you to be awake. And to choose your Ten of Cups, to choose your ultimate fulfillment, to choose to go for that. Because you come here with your gifts and your talents. And it's a shame if we don't use them. And I don't say you don't use them. But I do feel that they are not used in their highest potential, and they are also not practiced. That sounds weird, but it's the right word. They are not being practiced. It sounds funny. They are not being practiced to expand, to, yeah, if you have gifts, if you have talents, they want to be used so they can also expand, they can grow, they can evolve. Your soul is calling you to be awake, to don't miss out on this gateway that is opening up for you here, or to be able to fully experience whatever is in there. Your soul is calling you to use your God given gifts, to practice with them. Your soul is calling you to be awake, to gather these scattered energies, to bring them back into your center. Your soul is calling you to go into ceremony, into something sacred. Your soul is calling you and asking you to be strong, your soul is asking you or calling you to surrender your worries and your fears to God, Source, Spirit. Your soul is calling you to choose your fulfillment, to step out of defense, to release, let go of past energies, behaviors, this. Your soul is calling you to break free, to break free, to be awake, to choose the truth, to celebrate yourself in a pure way, in a clean way. Break free from the pain, the sorrow, the exhaustion. Your soul is calling you to step into your purpose, to step into what you came here to do, especially in this time. Angel of light, Oriel, wisdom and truth, God is my light. Act upon your inner knowledge without delay. You know this. It's your soul that is calling you. I'm just translating what your soul is trying to tell you. How your soul is trying to catch your attention. Maybe in a foolish way. Maybe in an absurd way even. Or absurd ways. And you came in with beautiful gifts. I really see that. There is a lot of preciousness within you. See that. Remember that. And this preciousness that is there wants to be expressed in a pure way. And your soul is calling you to do that. To step into your strength, to find your strength. Again, there is a lot of preciousness. It's beautiful how this comes through. See that, remember that, know that. Mm. So 44 comes out. Think big, plan well, lay down a proper foundation and keep the big picture in focus. Delegate tasks and prevent exhaustion. Stay true to your vision. You can do this. And this really feels like a message of support, of courage, of support, of um, a message of support that you got this and you are not alone in this. Again, your guidance is screaming to you. They are screaming to you in ridiculous ways. And they want the best for you. They want you to step into your purpose and use these gifts, this preciousness that is there. So my beautiful pile 4, again, this is not the nicest message to bring. But in the end it's also beautiful because, like I say, this is a reminder for you to remind you of your divine self, your gifts, your talents, everything you came in with in this earthly plane, everything you brought with you, it's there. It's there within your hands, within your being, for you to use in the highest possible way. And your soul and your guidance is Again, they are screaming to you in the most ridiculous ways, and they are screaming to you for your highest good. They want you to step into your highest potential. They want you to be happy. They want you to be without these worries and these fears and this cloud that is there. They want you to be pure, happy, joyful, blissful, abundant. And they are um what is that word? Cheerleading. It's that, I think. They are just, I see them standing around you like, yay, come on, come on, come on, let's do this. It's just you who have to say, okay, let's go for this. Let's do this. And ceremony, I feel for you, might be a very good thing to do now. Choose a ceremony, or however you see that, whatever resonates with you, but do something sacred where you consciously choose something different. Call in these scattered energies, bring them back to your center. And choose to leave the ghosts from the past in the past. Okay, my beautiful pile 4, this is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, lots of peace and blessings for each and every one.